You think you've got the whole Titanic sinking thing figured out? An iceberg, right? Well, that's just scratching the surface. The real story is way more complicated. Believe it or not, one tiny decision set everything in motion long before it ever met that iceberg. Let's dive into the juicy details they never shared with you. When the Titanic set sail in 1912, it was hailed as a modern marvel, the unsinkable ship. But beneath its luxurious exterior, this confidence masked a series of deadly flaws. Let's start with the iceberg. The common belief is that it ripped a massive, gaping hole in the ship's side. But that's not what happened. Instead, the collision caused a series of small, concentrated impacts along the hull. These impacts popped the ship's rivets one by one, like buttons on a shirt. Why were these rivets so weak? Investigations later revealed they were made with low-quality iron containing impurities in the freezing waters of the North Atlantic. This impure iron became incredibly brittle. So when the iceberg struck, the rivets didn't bend, they snapped. This allowed water to pour into 6 of the ship's 16 watertight compartments. The fatal problem. The Titanic was only designed to stay afloat with 4 compartments flooded. 6 was its breaking point. But here's the most heartbreaking part. The crash could have been far less severe. The crew's biggest mistake wasn't failing to see the iceberg in time. It was what they did when they saw it. In a last-ditch effort, they tried to steer the massive ship away from the ice. Had they hit it head-on, the damage would have been contained to the bow, likely flooding only 2 or 3 compartments. The ship would have been badly damaged, but it would have survived. By turning, they exposed the entire length of the ship's side to the iceberg, spreading the damage and sealing its doom. And what about the lifeboats? The story isn't just that there weren't enough. The Titanic was actually designed to carry more than double the number of lifeboats it had, but the ship's designers removed them. Why? To keep the first-class promenade decks from looking cluttered and to preserve the ship's elegant aesthetic. Aesthetics over safety. Even as the ship was sinking, the chaos was compounded by confusion. Several nearby ships saw the Titanic's distress flares but dismissed them as celebratory fireworks. The warnings were there, but they were ignored. The sinking of the Titanic wasn't an accident caused by a single piece of ice. It was a tragedy born from human arrogance, a chain reaction of small mistakes, and a cascade of ignored warnings. From weak rivets to a fatal turn and a deck designed for looks instead of lives, every decision mattered. Big ideas. Simple facts. This is one fact.